And give me your first impressions of that one.
Well, first impressions is what more could you ask for? Go against the 49ers to close out the season for the division, for the number one seed. If you put us, obviously you wouldn't trade this for anything going at the start of the season, the way it went. Secondly, the 49ers are a little banged up. They're a little different team than they were Winkwood, but they continue to win. So this team knows how to win. It's just going to be a battle. It's going to be an old-fashioned NFC West battle. The NFC West is incredible right now. I think overall records right now, 35-11 between the top three teams there. And they would be the number 1, 2, and 3 seeds if it worked like that, which it doesn't. So it's going to be awesome to see, one, if George Kittle plays, which I know he has an ankle sprain right now, and he's kind of week to week. He's not playing against the Bears. If he plays that matchup that we missed week 1 with Nick Emenwari and George Kittle, I'm excited to see that, because we know week 1, Emenwari went out within the first 4 plays of the game and was done for a few weeks. So that matchup is going to be fun for me to watch, because George Kittle, one of the best tight ends in the league, most aggressive tight ends in the league, wants to block. And then Emenwari, the way he's been playing, one of the studs on defense, that is going to be my premier matchup to watch.
Well, we've got all week to talk about that matchup. Looking forward to it. Finally, give me your unheralded player this season, and maybe someone who didn't get a Pro Bowl nod, or a guy that hasn't gotten enough credit for what he's done this year.
Well, I think Byron Murphy's the easy answer for that one, and not getting a Pro Bowl nod. That's a guy that everyone's talking about. Probably should have been in that mix for what he's done up front. He's tied for the team lead in sacks at 7 as an interior lineman. I mean, that's not even his job, is to get sacks. His job is to stop the run and kind of create a mess up front. And he has done that. So, and we kind of wanted to see what kind of jump he would make from his rookie season to his sophomore season. And I mean, he has exceeded all the expectations. And now you see why they drafted him where they did in the first round. So for me, the guy is Byron Murphy. If I'm going to give some, second and third place, it's guys like Ty Okada, Drake Thomas, guys that you wouldn't expect to be playing in the situations that they've been put in all season long. Drake Thomas is now the regular. I mean, you don't blink at all when he's in there, because he is that guy, and he's made play after play. And Ty Okada, again, he's had to fill in. Kobe Bryant, knee injury, here he is. I thought last week when he came in, it was maybe slightly shaky, made up for today, some big time tackles, and kind of continued where he left off that pass streak when Julian Love was out.
Brian Walters, you can find him on social media at BWalt19. Hopefully a lot for game day post-game shows coming our way also this upcoming season, or the rest of this season, and we will see you soon. Thanks so much.
Right on. Thanks, Aaron.
On an underrun, Laura Oakman alluded to.
Seattle fans have a lot to cheer about going into the new year.
Feeling good. The Mariners did well this year, so, Seahawks did well. I'm feeling good.
I thought we were going to be a little bit worse than we were. I was not expecting the 1 seed.
And Saturday's game has huge implications for the Hawks' road to the playoffs.
Obviously a little nervous.
Okay.
San Francisco's good. They looked really good last night.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game.
I'm feeling nervous. I know, we lost the first game of the year, but I feel like we can do it.
Whoever wins on Saturday has the advantage going into the postseason. But if history is an indicator of what's to come, the Hawks may have divine support.
When the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl the first time, there was a new pope. And then, when the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl against Denver, there was a new pope.
Every time there's been a new pope this millennium, the Seahawks have made it to the Super Bowl. And guess what just happened?
There's a new pope.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. That's not a coincidence.
Yeah. Reporting in Renton, AJ Janovel, Fox 13 News.
Body cam video shows King County Sheriff's deputies converging on a neighborhood in the 6,000 block of 112th Avenue Southeast in Bellevue.
Did you see a guy in sweats running this way? Okay, we're just looking for someone you should be fine.
Multiple officers, including 2 canine units and drones, were hot on the trail of Dakota Bradbury.
Sir, hey, did you have anyone run through your yard?
Just a day earlier, on November 18th, deputies say Bradbury stole this white Ford Econoline van from a home in Issaquah. Then used it the next day when he was seen on surveillance camera wearing a gray beanie with it while trying to break into a man's Lincoln SUV in Newcastle. He ran back to the van when the door wouldn't open. A search of the flock camera showed the van just 21 minutes later at Newcastle Way and Coal Creek Southeast.
I just have some broadcast information for you on a stolen vehicle that's been going around Newcastle.
We searched matched the one seen on video of the Newcastle vehicle prowl.
Jumped a couple fences. He's going back out to, I believe that's 62. He's about 15 yards south of you.
More deputies responded and set up a perimeter as Bradbury was seen running through yards.
Yeah, we're the police. Has anyone run through your yard recently? He tried to? Where'd he go? Okay, we're looking for. Can we go in your yard? Are you okay with that? We're trying to find that guy.
Finally, after an hour of evading capture, a drone spotted him.
It sounds like Bellevue might have a heat signature north of us. I'm pretty thick living area.
A home surveillance camera shows Bradbury running, followed by K9 Duke and his handler. Watch as the drone video shows Duke closing in.
Stellan, get that guy! Stellan! Stellan! Please, K9, give up now!
Oh, dude, give me your right hand. Give me your right hand. Side to us. Right hand out right now. You're under.
Once cuffed, deputies noted that Bradbury was wearing the same shoes and dark clothes seen on the car prowl surveillance video, and it was clear that all that running had taken a toll on him.
Can I just lay here for a second so I catch my breath? We're gonna get you in a warm car.
I can't sit up right now.
You probably breathe better sitting up than laying on the ground.
It feels best if we look the puke.
I mean, if you're more comfortable there for now, you're eventually gonna go in a car.
I know. I just feel throw up, officer.
Okay.
Reporting for the Fox Local Live Desk, I'm David Rose.
In a world where you don't know what you can believe, I saw it with my own 2 eyes, no longer applies. Just because you saw it does not make it real.
The conversation first kicked off in Kent. At the height of the flooding, Mayor Dana Ralph told us AI images online have distorted reality and spread fear.
So we have seen in this event a number of AI-generated videos claiming that there was an actual flash flood wall of water coming through the Kent Valley. I have seen videos with houses floating, cars floating.
As impacted communities begin to dry out and evacuees return home, misinformation lingers on your social media feed.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one.
Verified accounts like Spirit Mentor Jen Abra claiming they predicted this devastation.
Because I had a massive vision of the levee will bust again.
But it's not just mystics out there. Conspiracy theories abound too. And after seeing several show up in my algorithm, I turned to a South King County leader for answers.
Can you see here okay?
I set up a call with the mayor of Pacific who was on the ground of the disaster. Neighborhoods in his city submerged, where emergency crews raced against the clock to make repairs along the White River. What did he have to say about all this?
This one, first and foremost, is claiming that there is some divine scheme to profiteer off the losses experienced in towns like yours.
They want you to believe the levee breaking in the Pacific Northwest was an accident. They told you it was aging infrastructure, heavy rain, bad timing. But levees do not just fail without warning.
That's more of someone just trying to stir the pot. The city of Pacific, there's nothing to profit from. When it comes to federal aid, the federal government never makes you whole.
Mayor Vic Cave argues strict state regulations and aging infrastructure are what really contributed to the flood protection failure in Pacific.
If people don't know what they're talking about and they're on the outside looking in and then trying to tell everybody that this is what caused it and they don't have any supporting data or facts to support it. I mean, I know what caused it. It's a failure to act.
I showed Mayor Cave another video from a verified account, this one with a different theory: weather manipulation.
Bridges are collapsing, levees are failing, people are evacuating, and hundreds of thousands are left without power. And we're told it's just an atmospheric river.
You know, this has been shared 24,000 times.
A lot of these people are looking for relevance. They post this stuff online, and the more views and more clicks they get, that's how they earn their living. I mean, think about it. We're trying to recover, and we got people out there trying to stir something up to get people even angrier than they already are.
Reporting in King County, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.
A camera wrapped in camouflage with only the lens exposed was found hidden in the bushes. It was pointed straight at Tammy's Beacon Hill home. She asked us not to show her face.
Oh, I knew I was being surveillance.
Tammy says she found the camera as she left for work one mid-September morning.
I noticed there was a black wire sticking out of the bushes.
At first, she thought it was harmless.
I thought maybe it was my USB cord for my charger.
When she pulled it out,
attached to the wire, there was an extended battery and a camera attached to it.
When Tammy checked the footage, she says the camera was already recording.
And the camera was facing my house for the last 4 hours.
The discovery left her rattled.
I felt violated.
Surveillance video captured a man wearing a dark-colored hoodie, walking up to the same bushes at 2:41 a.m., then walking away.
Why us?
Weeks later, he's back. Only this time, it's two men. One of them appears to be hiding a phone. It takes him over a minute to place it in the bush, while the second keeps watch. There's no rush, no fear, as they move freely through the street. Tammy has a possible reason.
They stuck a green box up on top, and we realized that was a Wi-Fi jammer. So that's why they weren't afraid of looking at the camera, because they thought that they jammed the camera and they couldn't be recognized.
Tammy believes they were tracking her routine, who's home and when. She says one of the battery packs she found can last up to 3 days. She reported both incidents to Seattle police, who are now investigating the suspicious circumstances. With the help of a neighbor, Tammy recovered deleted files. More homes, she believes, had been carefully watched and recorded.
We know that I'm not the first one, and it went back a few years of things that he pulled up.
Seattle police urge you to call them if you recognize the men or have any information. Tammy, on the other hand, reminds you to be alert, and to the men responsible,
don't come back. Leave us alone.
Reporting for the Fox Local Live Desk, I'm Alejandra Guzman.
You can see the destruction that the fire caused behind me. I spoke to the victim's neighbor, and she says that most folks here went to sleep before that fire started, and they had to act fast in order to get out.
It's in the next apartment, the fire.
Yolanda, her husband, and 2 children were asleep when fire tore through the apartment next door.
Only for my kids to go outside.
She shared video of the fire as the building burned. She says they could feel the heat.
It's hot.
She immediately called 911 as the family looked on and worried about the neighbor who didn't come out.
I'm calling for the emergency. And this is for my neighbor.
She explained who was able to make it out.
This person in this room out, the guy, everybody here, the out.
And pointed to the area where the victim lived.